And we got bananas in chat from Firalol, Shizuku3158, Jolkip, Big Bunch of 5, and not Mara. Thank you for the bananas, peeps. We're streaming at a very unusual time of day, right? What I need all of you to do for me is just let me know if the sound is balanced correctly. Hang on a second. Testing. Oh my goodness me, my microphone was muted but dodgy, and it kind of looked like it wasn't muted, and I even thought, I don't remember I muted my microphone, maybe I left it unmuted. Can you hear me now properly? Yeah, dodgy mic problems dealt with. I was just reading out bananas in chat and then I said, is this good? It kind of looks low to me. Let's try that at like 75. Maybe actually we turn that down and this up a little bit. There we go. Is that good for all of you? That kind of looks a little bit loud. Okay, so current volume, is that good for you? Can you hear the music? Sound effects are going to be a tiny bit louder. So quick sound check, just because I've not played this before. I'm going to delete this. I played this for 15 minutes just before, and we're going to start a new game. We're also going to skip the storyline dialogue stuff. I watched a little bit of it, but the problem is I'm just not drawn into stuff like that. RPG storylines don't really do it for me, and yeah, I'd rather just play the game. Peeps are saying the sound is good. That's awesome. So welcome to the stream, everyone. I need to just quickly adjust some things on my end. Drag that there, move that down. Okay, now everything's visible for me on my end. Excellent. Okay, we're all ready to go. So clicking in the top left, doing these will basically guide us through like a tutorial, which is really cool. So the Magistrary's Chancellery welcomes us, and our king requires us to complete a most important mission. Yeah, I don't really want to do too much reading out loud with this. I feel like it slows us down a little bit. So we've got a bunch of buildings here in this area. We'll be able to build more of them as time goes by, and we can interact with these buildings and do different things. This is the guild where we hire characters, which is nice. Now that we've done that and we've got Hoshi, we can click up here and complete the quest and get some money. Can we rename our character? Like, I would like to rename you as it goes. We can't rename the character. That's absolutely fine. We got a noise in the ear though from Relos, resubscribing for 6 months, saying, hi. Hello Relos, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for 6 months of support. I appreciate it. Seno Vaho says, didn't expect a stream within another 24 hours. Well, as it goes, we're kind of on Hermitcraft waiting for the next update again, and I don't really feel like going on there and doing much at the moment while we wait. So here I am with some free time on my hands, and a cool new game just came out, and I wanted to check it out. So we're going to go do our first fight. It's pretty simple. We drag and drop. We go into this building, and then we click on fight, and these hints that come up, I've read through every single one of them. They're actually in a book. So yeah, now we wander across from one side to the other. There is this little green bar here that shows our progress. We can cast spells, which I haven't unlocked, and clicking here takes you back to this place while your adventurer is still adventuring, so you can jump in and out. I don't think any of this stuff is available to us yet. You can also press this button and retreat, which I've yet to do. So we've finished that, and we've gotten ourselves some copper ore and a little bit of wood, and some progress towards leveling up as well. Jolkip says, I like seeing new games. I like playing them and finding out if they're for me or not. This feels like, given my type of game, this feels like something I'm probably going to do 3 to 4 streams on, and then we'll probably see the extent of the gameplay loop, because this feels like a gameplay loop kind of game, and it's always nice to play those for a while, but I'm always looking for the creativity in games. But anyway, if this is your cup of tea, you'll get to find out about some cool games and stuff. So we have storage down here. This is basically our inventory. We can use materials for crafting. And then we have all of the hints, of which we've seen a couple already. And I read through all of them, so I feel pretty confident in being able to just play this game through. So we need to dress the wound by going to the church. We click over here and we heal our character. I think the amount of gold is related to how much damage your character has taken. So one of the things we'll want to do as we start playing is figuring out how to play smart, right? I'm not going to say I'm good at that. I don't know what to do. Right. So we complete that one, we'll get another one. The basics of collecting. We need to get 3 chestnut logs in the magical forest next. So we go back in here and we fight again. And as you'll see, there are chestnut things available for us. At the moment, it feels very tutorial-y, so I don't think it'll always be this slick. Exolis says this Stardew Valley mod looks weird. You know, we played a game recently that was kind of like Stardew Valley. Also, this creature here, we need to keep our eye on who we're fighting and what they're doing. I haven't seen this green pool before. Okay, I didn't see it do that. I know we could beat it even though it had more XP, but I've never seen that green pool of slime at our feet. So we need to go back to the church, right, and heal up again. There it is. And also in the hints, it tells you about mood. We saw something in that fight. We got a chance of a double attack, and that's because our fella here is all leveled up. Cool, so we complete the quest, and now we go over to here, and we build a building with the chestnut logs. Right. Right. Now we can complete that quest. I think I jumped one step ahead of it for a second there. Swag and Sorcery is the name of the game, for people asking in chat. Is the game free, says Calaturtles. I believe it is not. If you go to Steam, it is available on there. So now we have to create the military greaves. And we have to drag our character in here to do some crafting, right? Now this is fortunately pretty easy for us because we got 5 copper ore in our first run. And we need 2 of those to do that. We also need to level up to equip it, is what I've learned. And now we have it. Awesome. I don't think I needed to keep the window open for it to continue crafting. Anyway, we get some gold for that. And now we get to go up here and we can build a training camp. But that requires us to go back into this and fight. Talbas says, is this game new? It is. On sale though, says Anton. Is it on sale? If it's on sale, either it's like a opening day sale or something. I'm pretty sure this game is like dead brand new. Dude, this guy's getting it through here without taking any damage. GG. GG. What a player. Right. Let's go up here and build that. And then collect our reward. Now, we've got another quest over the side here as well. Meanwhile, and we're skipping those because I'm not terribly interested. Now, I'm very close to doing what I did in 15 minutes before, and we've done it in about half the time. So, it's a good idea to just have a quick playthrough and get into the feel of it. Joel Kip says it's on sale on Humble Bundle. Ah, okay. That's cool. Okay, so we've got to go in there and level up. We have the money, and now we have leveled up, and then we claim our rewards, which pretty much paid for that. Now this scythes fell apart. There's trouble in the village. Peasants went out to mow the field, now the scythes fell apart. They need new scythes, but we have no copper. So we just got to get some copper and then give it to that. Did I just give it 2 of my pieces of copper? It's already got 2 out of 5 done. Okay, now we've got to put the greaves on the hero, that's right. So yes, it's in this one here that we can equip. And because it's level 2, we can drag and drop and give it those. And now it's got some buffs, right? Cool. And that means I get to complete that. And we're rolling in dosh all of a sudden. Rolling in the dosh. We got a noise in the ear from Bedsy here. Resubscribe for 3 months. Bedsy, thank you for your 3 months of support. I appreciate it. Hope you are enjoying the stream and having a good time, buddy. Martin Gay says, X, I'm so happy to see that you stopped streaming Sky Factory 4. It made me sad that you got so frustrated. I wouldn't worry about me. Like, don't be sad that I get annoyed. I gave it my best shot, and once again, modded just defeats me. As much as I can get excited about it and want to play it, it's too often does it fall into that kind of realm. If I ever get an itch for a modded again, I think I might just go play that Hermit Skies pack again, because that was so much fun and much easier to play and do. Okay, we've got to pay attention now, just because we don't know how strong this unit is. Right, and we really buffed on. Didn't we have like 75 XP? Sorry, health. Okay, if you retreat with some health left, you'll keep the loot that's in your bag, but only part of the rest. Ah, I see, okay. It's probably going to encourage us to retreat by burning, no? Okay, we got to survive that. Cool. Now this means that we can do this. Aha, we get 150 for that. And we are trying to build a hunting lodge, which is down here and requires wood. So we need to keep going back into here. Now, there is another building here you can use as well called the spa. Now, it relaxes our... I think it's the one on the right this works for, yeah. Okay, so we've topped up the mood. So like health requires maintenance, so does mood. And now we get to go here on another adventure. And we can see like the completionist aspect of what there is to get here. Very cool, I'm liking this. It's chill, it's relaxed, just what I needed, you know. Apparently this game officially came out yesterday. Alright, cool. While Max says, X, do you think you, Van, complete the game or will you leave it when you feel like it? Yeah, I'll leave it after a certain... I think it's very unlikely I complete this game unless I absolutely love it, right? Like, that's just how I am with games. I do them to have a good time with you because I am interested in games. Oh my god, was that a roll of the dice? I was like ready to click. And I was like, go on, hang in there, hang in there. Whoo! Okay, we played it close that time. Yeah, you see, I struggle to play games that aren't creative. If I'm not involved in some sort of creative process on a computer game, I don't want to fall into that sinkhole. Like, I feel like after I've done it for a certain amount of time and the gameplay loop repeats, then I get that feeling in my head like I'm wasting my time. And that's not to say anything bad about the games or anything. That's just how I feel with games, right? I'm going to train and level up our character here just because we've got so much dosh lying around. It feels like maybe that's what I should be doing as I head forward here. And now we're just going to jump back in and we should just be even better for just sitting back and getting through here without dying because we've had a couple of close calls. So yeah, that's how I feel about games. So it's really nice to explore a game like this and play it for a little while, but I can't give it too much time. And I fully expect that after we've like established the gameplay loop and had some fun with it, I'll probably decide to move on. But it's all about streaming it. It's all about having a fun time together, right? We get to hang out, and that gets to make this more fun for me and hopefully more fun for you. And we got a noise in here from Simp Dev. Simp Dev, thank you ever so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Hope you are enjoying the stream today. Thank you for your Prime subscription. Chat, don't forget to give X a follow, says X-Soulist. X-Soulist, comment of the day. No, I'm messing with you. No, I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, peeps, of course, always be sure to follow me here on Twitch. We play Minecraft and City Skylines on the regular at the moment. I mean, it'll always be Minecraft, right? But City Skylines, I'm going to stream that tomorrow morning on the weekend. Sunday, I'll probably stream this game again in the weekend. That's my current plan. And, oh yeah, we're building the lodge. And, you know, I'll pick up games like this from time to time as well. Be nice if there were little hotkeys for these things, so you don't have to kind of drag around to jump about. But then again, that might take you out of the immersion of what we're doing here. Let's jump in. Okay, so we've got a noise in the ear. It's a donation here from Fira, saying, I wonder how you are doing today. Let's test. A fly and a flea flew into a flue. I've got a feeling I said one of those words wrong. Whoa, what was that thing? I was distracted. Oh, let's... No, wait, I shouldn't have retreated just yet. Well, we got the chestnut log. I might have actually been near the end there. Right, and we lost XP by retreating. Good to know. We've learned something. It's good to learn that lesson now, and I'll be sure to pay more attention in the future. Okay, so now we get to build that. Then we get to claim the reward as well, right? Got to reopen it by the looks of it. Sweet. Let's try that again. A fly and a flea flew into a flue. And the fly said to the flea, what shall we do? Oh, so it was a flue. Yeah, okay, that got it right. Let us fly, said the flea. Said the fly, shall we flee? So they flew through a flaw in the flue. Now let's try and do that again, but faster. A fly and a flea flew into a flue. Said the fly to the flea, what shall we do? Let us fly, said the flea. Said the fly, shall we flee? So they flew through a flaw in the flue. Jeez, Farah! You're twisting my tongue here. I appreciate the donation and support, and thank you for the tongue twister. I think I did okay. Adranium says, hey X, I've sent you a Wither Rose design to you on Twitter. I've been sent tons of feedback about the Wither Rose farm. I'm going to speak to Ray. I can speak to Ray on Discord. He's already made one of these farms, so I have a couple of questions and a couple of ideas as to how we can design our own, but there's some things to do with the Wither Rose farm that I don't know. Some people have shared some things with me that I couldn't seem to do myself, so I got questions. But let's focus on this game today. Okay, so a wooden toy sword is very sweet. It's time to give your fighter a proper weapon. So we've got to craft a... I can just read this bit here, you know, each time. Craft a military sword in the smithy. Let's check out how much ore we've got. We haven't got a lot of ore. We do have healing leaves. Alright, we make coke from it. Jeez, for a painkiller. So, as well as needing ore, we can give chestnut planks to the blacksmith. And we can kill timber wolves. I think we might have seen one of those a moment ago. Let's check out the spa. Yeah, let's relax. Keep you all the way at the top. Maybe level up? No. Also, what's that second tab? Ooh. So can I train individual stats for 100 gold with that one? This is more specific. This is leveling up. Don't think we'll dive into that just yet. Maybe we'll forge more of a style for this character. We're going to end up with multiple characters, by the way, and have a team. I think we should stick to the tutorial for now, though, because I reckon it will lead us into when we want to do that. Okay, so the copper ore is now probably going to appear a bit more frequently since we need it. Theorist says, wow, X is on his game today. Oh, so I did good. Awesome. Clone Drone in the Danger Zone is an interesting little game that gets your viewers involved by having them vote to call in bosses and enemies. I will give that a research. Black Cane, thanks for suggesting it. That sounds interesting. I like the idea of having some more interactivity. Please don't die. Oh my goodness me, was that close? And that was the last thing, right? Whew, that was the last thing. Cutting it close, I am. Cutting it very close. And that was the wolf that almost killed me. So, one thing to note though is that we are probably shrinking in the amount of gold each time we fight that creature. So, it might not be a bad idea to retreat if gold is going to end up being like a bottleneck, if that makes sense. Did I get any chestnut for that? Nope. So if I drag you over here for a moment. Right, so I'm going to craft all of that. And then we're going to go make the sword so we can progress and we can do more damage. Ah, we also need a chestnut plank. Why do we make chestnut planks then? We did... Did we make a new building a moment ago? This place. Ah, wolf leather. Chestnut plank. How many of those do we need? Also, what's this? Scout? There's like a whole other class available here. So we need to keep doing run-throughs. And it looks like we're going to need to avoid fighting those wolves. So I might have to retreat a couple of times here. Martin Gay says, did you ever watch a drag show? I recently got into drag makeup and it's amazing what it does to me and my personality. I'm not really into drag at all. I'm not one of those people that's like against other people doing it, but it doesn't really do anything for me. I don't like makeup in general. Kind of hard to... Oh god, retreat. Kind of hard to say why, but I don't find makeup very appealing. I think like natural beauty is far more appealing than like... Yeah, just... I don't know. Like, if I say fake, I feel like that's a strong word to apply to someone. Like, everyone has their reasons for wanting to look pretty or wear makeup. But I just prefer like natural to it. I don't know why. Like, that's just me. So I don't really like get interested in drag or anything like that. So are we stuck in this like little loop right now? Because I guess I could craft that. Yeah, I kind of distracted myself there, didn't I? Totally just no, I didn't, because we needed a chestnut plank. Right. Let's look in here. Chestnut log 5. So the reason we actually had enough. The reason nothing happened is because I didn't drag. Yeah, I had to drag you over here in order to get the materials. Right. So I've got to move you around a little bit to make stuff happen. Now we can craft the sword. That used all 4 of those. Wow. I'm not into makeup on a daily life basis, but it's more like a performer kind of point. Yeah, I'm in. As a performance thing, I guess. I still don't really like it. I don't know. An upgraded smithy allows you to craft higher armor and weapons. Ooh. Oh, that's made with pine, though. You need to equip stuff, says Vallo. Yeah, we need to equip stuff on our... Well, we only need to equip the one thing, and it's the thing that we just... Oh, it's a better sword than I currently have. That's good. So now we'll do a little bit more damage. Hopefully our fights will run through quicker. We need to relax in the spa, and then complete... Yeah, complete that. We'll get some coin. I guess that keeps us going a little bit in terms of healing our character, doesn't it? Mood is the next one. Improve the character's mood in the spa. I just kind of did that. Yeah, okay, so we have to do another quick run through. Right, I got a cup of tea here, by the way. 21 minutes into the stream. Perfect time to start drinking. The Albino Bunny says the music in this game is pretty cheery. It is, isn't it? Yeah, I like it. Thallo says, by the way, the characters are regenerating over time. Do you mean their health? Their health regenerates. That's interesting. Ooh. Oh god, I'm retreating. I'm out of there. I'm skedaddling. Yeah, actually, yeah, look, it just goes up a little bit. So I guess when I come out of there, if there's something else I want to do, that'll be fine. I wonder if we should level up. I feel like we need that. Need the extra damage. I'm going to level up. It might be the wrong decision, but feels like where a lot of our coin goes. Right, we're level 4 now. Let's see if we can do better. And we got a better sword. Have you ever played through Skyrim, says Ex-Solist? When there's multiple Skyrims, isn't there? There was one big one that came out on the PlayStation 3 that I probably put a few hours into. But that's about it. Loving the stream, says Hoddart. I'm glad you're loving it. That's awesome to hear. I mean, that's why I wanted to share this game with all y'all, so you could have some fun as well. Okay, I think we got this. Wow, one-hit kill. Delicious tea. What happens if I click replay? Does that mean we just do a run again? Or something else? Right, now we need to go to the spa. That's what I forgot. We need to relax. We get the mood improve. Now we get a increase the group. Ah, it's going to lead us onto hiring another character. And I spent all of that coin. Yeah, look at this. Ah, shoot. I should have followed the tutorial a bit more. It costs 300. So we'll get some rewards here. But essentially we have to keep going back in. Come on, wreck that fool. Oh, double attack. Oh. Oh, right in your face. We got a noise in the ear from Not_Mera gifting a sub to Cali Turtles. Thank you ever so much for gifting the sub, Not_Mera. I appreciate that. Cali Turtles, you are now a subscriber. Show off those emotes in the chat. Not too many at once, because I think Nightbot times you out if you do that. Should really change that. I like a little bit of emote spam myself. Esther Rang, welcome to the stream. Fost, X-Fost says, can't you sell your loot on the market? Oh yeah, we'll have a look at that as well. That's another thing to do. Is it me or is this run longer than the previous ones? I also really don't want to retreat. Let's go on, one hit it like the others. Oh, that double strike might have just saved us then. Might have just saved us. We get to hold on to the chestnut wood, which is good. Ah, we have to craft it into a plank. So, bringing you down here. Oh, we've actually got loads of that stuff. Well, that means I can do this. And we get 350. Goodness me. Well, that's something to know that doing these can be very rewarding. Is Forced Vacation another one? And then that will give us a random helmet. Craft and bring back the blacksmith 5 copper ingots. Copper being... Yeah, copper being that one. Right, copper's the base material in this game. For some reason in my mind I like defaulted to Minecraft as copper being like a modded further down the tech line thing. Not_Mera, thank you again so much for gifting the sub. I appreciate you supporting the community like that. And Cali Turtle says thanks as well. Nightbot likes purging messages, says Jess. Yeah, well, it's there for a reason, you know. Okay, so there is a marketplace where we can sell our loot. Only items of equipment can be sold at the market. Oh. Last time I went there, I saw some stuff, but not today then, I guess. Well, I guess we want to kill another Timberwolf, but we can actually just hire our next character straight away by the looks of it. So we've got Noel now. Noel has got a sword. We'll probably want to develop these characters in slightly different directions from one another. But we'll go have Noel stand second. Now look at this. Characters who have only melee weapons only attack if they're at the front of the party. We've got to send them on an adventure together. Let's see what happens. Can I swap them around mid-fight as well? Wait, why's Noel at the front? That's really bad. We're going to have to retreat. So front is actually the other way around. Right. Now I need to go heal Noel. Okay, that makes sense. Gold is selected, but my other one's pretty much full already. Okay, so let's go fight. Right, now they're the correct way around. Okay, and you're dead. And you didn't do any damage to my friend. That's good. Make him range, says Phalo. That sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? And we're getting all the copper ore for that other quest. That's good. We don't need to kill another one of these, but we've got another fight on our hands. And you're dead. You're wrecked. Get wrecked, sucker. Jess says they are built in a way to donate. What's this? Click the diamond to the right of the chat. Oh, you're talking... Okay, you're talking about bits. Gotcha. Sins Unworth in chat. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Afternoon X. What is this we're playing today? It's a little RPG-themed progression game, like a gameplay loop game. Kind of a little bit like a clicker, but maybe not. If you saw the other game we played recently, Forager, it's kind of similar in the way you're just put into this simple progression-based gameplay loop. Like, this is a sort of like a dopamine game, right? Like, you constantly get this little sense of reward as you progress. You keep doing these little quests. It's kind of cool. Right, so a real challenge. Kill 2 elite mystical Ents. Goodness me. Mystical Ents. Oh, I see. Those are Ents and they're the mystical ones. Now, we want to turn our second character into a ranged one. I've got a feeling the game might guide us in that direction. But let's say we were to make a simple crossbow. It says level 4 there. I believe we can make a training crossbow. Okay, I really want to see how this works. So we're going to send you here. Right, you get to stay in the same front position. That's good. So we will craft 1 and 2. And then we will craft the training crossbow. And then these are level 2, level 3. You know, I haven't thought too much about... Aha, sell equipment at the... I wanted to do that before. So I can't sell my basic sword is the idea, I think. Let's go to the equip screen and give that to Noel. So Noel's now going to be a different class. Also, the first level up might be kind of cheap. That's not the way we do it, is it? 100? I think we should go for it. Yeah, let's level you up 1. You see, then I could start working on agility or like the specific stats, but yeah, we'll just do that for now. So Noel's now level 2 and has a archery thing. I also want to check in here and just see... Oh, didn't we need some of those copper ingots? Yeah, we need 5 of them. We'll do 4 for now then. What I could also do is make myself some more armor and stuff. Especially we've got to kill these Ents, like... Oh yeah, we need a character here working. So we can make the breastplate or the helmet. I'm going to make the breastplate. Now I should be able to leave that working, go over here and get into the next screen. Awesome. Nice! Now we're buffed up again. Cool. Alright, now let's go out here and I guess it's probably going to put the next monster in front of us pretty soon. Hold up, what's that? That's some elite monster right there. Oh, we might have to retreat because of Noel being kind of weak. Oh, okay, Noel died. That happened. Okay. Will we even win this fight? I'm going to try. Okay, now we want to get out of here, I think. We killed it, though. Was that the one? Yeah, that was the one that we needed to kill. So, after dying, what happens to Noel? Is there a penalty there? We lose XP. That's fair enough. Where can I see your stats? Was there any other sort of penalty? Dungo Doots says, this is the indie game you mentioned in the previous stream. It is not. It is not that indie game. That was a different one. Let's train Noel up again. We really need to get some more... I guess we can make Noel some armor as well would be another good idea. So they're kind of matched. But yeah, we need this guy to catch up with Hoshi. We need to kill another root and we need to get more copper. So we've got to keep going back into there. And the price of this is that the faster we want to do it instead of waiting around, the more money it's going to cost us. That noise is very similar to the one on Warcraft. Like there's a sound effect like that for healing on Warcraft 2. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if like the devs played that game and it's like a little reference because it's just striking. Owlman loot. Owlman, huh? Oh wait a minute. There's what I thought was us leveling up was a progression bar to the boss fight, I believe actually. So when we retreat, we lose a % of getting towards the boss fight. I'll show you that in a second. Alright, here we go. That's a regular ent, not a special ent. Ah, look at this, and now you're shooting as well. That's really good. That's teamwork right there. Teamwork, peeps! Oh, here we go. Evasion, that's not good. Stay alive, my friend. We must... Okay, he's dead. Come on. We got this. Yes! And then we get a little bit of copper at the end to celebrate. But Noel has now died twice. R.I.P. Noel times 2. There it is. So that I thought that was a level up bar, but that's actually the progression towards Owlman. Okay, and that got us quite a lot of bits and bobs, which is good. And we get to complete this, which gives us 100 coin. And what is that, by the way? Fashion house. So each time we get a scroll, it's a blueprint for making another building, isn't it? I thought we got a scroll earlier. We probably did, and then I probably built the house without linking the two together. So now we can make this. So we get 2 ingots, and we get 2 more planks. Okay, in you go, 1, 2. In you go, 1, 2. Okay, now we can come over here. And got to open it up again. Nice, cost us 200 as well. Swag shop. Let's go into the swag shop. Sparkio says, I think most similar styles you kind of want to use your heroes as much as you can without needing to retreat. Yeah, that makes sense. We don't want to retreat, of course. No competition available. No competition available. So I built that, and that's it. But then I get a reward, right? Laboratory. Okay, so it's sort of hinting at us. Competition is available to build more things again. So we need wood for that. Right, a competition is available. Dance party at the barn. Let's do it. I don't even know what this is, but we're doing it. Field medicine. Right, so we've got to construct that and then do some potions there. Honoured guest. Give 2 light spheres to visitors from the distant village. Okay, we're getting quite deep into this now. Send your characters to the competition. Ah, okay. Ooh. Can I pick? Am I just... Is this... Okay, this is just my own stuff. So, they're probably not... It's got no clothes. Probably going to not do very good. Let's see what happens. Also, what's down here? Interesting. Okay. This is the swag part of the game, I guess. Oh, we are so losing. 755. Zeros. 3? That's not so bad. Okay, this guy's got a hat on. Ooh, got a 4. Well, we're losing this. Can I skip this? Do you remember the Chop Chop maps on Warcraft? Says Dit Dog. I feel like you're... Chop Chop maps, is that where you are surrounded by trees? If so, I do, actually. Now I know what you're talking about. Are you able to upgrade the buildings later, Goat Unicorn? I think we'll be able to upgrade them now, technically. So, we came in 3rd place, which means we get 50 coins. So we got our coins back, or some of them. I can't remember how much we paid to get in. Anyway, okay, so I feel like we probably just got to bang out some more loops over here. But there is one thing we can do, and that is upgrade this at some point. But yeah, it feels like we're just going to do this for a little while, right? Camo J says, rip Null ×2. Yeah, possibly ×3 coming up. Goodness me. So, for those of you watching and following, do you agree it looks like we're just in front of a little bit of a loop here, or am I missing something? Ooh, we've not seen you before. Well, we have, but you're a special one. Oh, double strike. Get double struck. Lots of gold from this, 26. And some wood. And that's the last one to fight. Ow! Yeah, Null's like our tank at the moment. We need to put more art. Sorry, not Null. Hoshi. Like a tank. We should click replay on one of those soon to see what it does. So maybe a level up is in order, but we don't really have gold, so maybe not. Kind of feels like we just need to go straight back in there. Also, a trip to the spa. Keep them nice and relaxed, you know. Can we make more copper ingots? Let's find out. Can make 2 more for now. Which means we could possibly, rather than do the quest, we could beef ourselves up a little bit. Where we really need something at the moment is more attack power to get through the loop faster, but it's probably not going to make a massive difference. I'm going to get the helmet and then hold on to the rest. The combat part of the game reminds me of a browser game called Jack Smith. I have not heard of that one. Oh, and we must remember to equip. There you go, Hoshi. You're the tank, you get the armor. Right, and I guess we're continuing to just loop through this little jam right here. Drink your tea, says Jess. I've got a little bit left, like a gulp or 2. Crafted Jedi says, hey X, glad I could catch the stream. How's life? Life's good. Thanks for asking, man. I hope all's well with you. Delicious. That's it. The tea's done. It's gone. It's finito. Finished. Get wrecked, sucker. And another one of those. Alright, and it's dead. And we got some stuff. What are the healing leaves used for? They're probably used for... I think I know what they're used for. They're probably used down in this laboratory. Which is where we're getting sent towards, right? So if I go... If I drag you over here and we craft... Make quite a few of those. We could actually upgrade a building now, but I don't think that's the appropriate thing to do at this point. Let's build that. Okay, and then let's find out what these actually require. Things that I haven't seen before. Aha, look. And we can literally make 5 of them. Huh. Now I wonder if there's any like perks, like buffs for your higher leveled character crafting faster. That might be something to consider. Oh, we've got a random event. Let's go click on it. Mystery guest. A lone traveller visited your village and made you an offer. Oh, so it's like a gamble. Yeah, let's give it all of our gold. And we got a helmet. That was probably not worth it. Thanks. Let's equip Noel with a militia helmet. Is it the same as the one it's got like a green glow to it. Dark damage resistance. Ooh, 13 defense, 14 health. 12 health, 12 defense, dark damage resistance. I'm going to give that to our tank at the front. And when there's another swag competition, maybe we'll look a little bit better. Okay, also, apparently I made 6 of those healing potions. Interesting. A random reward. 20 healing leaves! Goodness me. And we got some of our money back, so that's alright. Send the spears. What's this? Light spears. Oh! We were looking at gear a second ago. Ah, it's that. Right. 2 of those. So that require a bit more wood and a bit more ingot. Interesting. Well, keep things moving. Equip the potion of minor healing. Oh, right. So they can use it themselves, perhaps. Let's give it to Noel, who has less health. Wait, I still have 6 of these? Aha. Oh, I guess I give it to both of my characters. Wait, no, I gave Noel 5. Oh, I see. There's like a cap. Alright then, well that's good. We did that, and then we got 10 copper ore for it. Sweet. Let's get you over here. Wrong one. Make some more of that. Useful jewellery. Craft a healing medallion. Oh, okay. Amulet crafting is now available. Ah, it needs some of that. Yeah. Oh, let's do that then. All of a sudden, we're just popping through all of this. Competition available. Oh, we are so going to do that. We'll do that in a second. We got a noise in the ear from Gabs Dilalio. I probably butchered your name, Dialio, but it sounds cool when butchered. Thanks for subscribing with Amazon Prime. I appreciate you doing that. Hope you enjoy the stream today. Sounds like a wandering trader, says Martin Gay. Oh yeah, the one we had a moment ago. Is the music the in-game music, says Taubar? Yes, it is. It's the in-game music today. Did I do that already? Of course I did, yeah. So what is the healing? Well, obviously it heals, but like, to what extent? Right, now let's go do this. And now we've got to send our characters over here. Right, now this, I really wish we could skip this, and we had an escape button to skip before. Wait, that was lower than we had before, wasn't it? I don't think we're going to win anything. Chili Thing says this is a cool looking game. It is pretty cool. This feels like D&D on mobile phones, says Chef. This isn't like Dungeons and Dragons at all. Surely not. Why such a mixed result there? Maybe there's actually like stuff to figure out, like patterns, or there's a whole other level of game here. Hey, we came seconds. That's okay. So we. Oh wow, that's pretty good. Right, I'm going to send you back over here to do that. And doesn't that mean we can... oh, we're one short. One short of those. We can also do the spears. Let's go craft as many as... no, we don't have enough. So back to this old game. Winged Horror. Kill the Owlman. Right, that's kind of saying, yeah, get all the way to the boss fight and do that now. So we're 60% of the way so far. That means we've got to do another... no, 8 runs of this and complete them all to get there. Dog, the City Skyline stream that I did yesterday will be uploaded to the channel today. Not long after I finish this stream, actually. 1:30, I think I set it to. Actually, no, I think I set it to 4:30. Jeez. Well, now that I think about it, if I think at the time I didn't realise I'd stream this early. So 3:30 is my usual publishing time. So I'll probably at some point in the day set it to 3:30. If not, I think it goes live at 4:30. Yeah, I actually planned on streaming later, but then I kind of just shuffled it around and decided to stream now. I mean, I got so little to do today until I go out later that I could probably stream twice, but I'm not going to do that. Once a day is what I'll allow myself. I'll find something productive to do. Blessing, your priest is in trouble. During one of his ceremonies, the candles and the altar fell over. La la la. Do you have 3 pieces of wood? If we do, we might as well do that. Okay, so we basically got that back. Fair enough. Did we get any... I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, we got some of those, so... Very good. Now we can do this. And that gives us a random helmet. Don't we now have a helmet that's not of use? Let's go check this one out. So, you have the regular one. This new one that we've got is 15, 7 health, 17 dark damage resistance. Cool. We'll swap that around. And we've got a healing thing. So 22 health, 7 ice damage resistance. I'm going to give that to... Oh, do you have to be required level 5? Ah. So maybe we level up Noel for 340. I actually don't want to do that just yet. I don't think it's quite the right course of action. How much wood do we have? 8. Oh, goodness me. Okay, so chuck you down here and make 4 of those. Then we probably short on the iron stuff, right? Light spear. Yeah, we can make 1, but we can't make 2. So we need to do another run. Right, in we go. I haven't sent them to a spa in a while as well. That's something we need to do. Why is it YouTubers don't upload their videos when they're ready, says Goat Unicorn. Well, there was a time when you did YouTube that way. I think when I first started Hermitcraft, I was in the... Probably well into Hermitcraft 1, it was just a case of finish the video and then upload it. Hey, you just healed yourself. That was good. I also didn't see how you got so low because I was distracted. I mean, it's a better practice to have a time of day in which you publish. So I think of us now as being smarter than we were back then, in a sense of looking at what we do like we're content creators, like we're providing you with something, right? It was very more organic in the beginning. It was just like this place where people were sharing stuff they were creating, and it still is like that to some extent, but now it's a bit more programmed, it's a bit more thought through and structured. So there are times of the day which I aim to publish at, and sometimes I recorded a myth busting video on Monday that isn't coming out until tomorrow, and that's just because I've already got a video recorded, because I don't want to just upload when I finish making a video, because it's not a good practice just to lump a load of videos together for me on my channel. It's better for me to space them out. So every other day is what I aim for. So then it's like, okay, now I've finished doing this one, that one's going to go there, and then, oh, in 2 days' time I'll release the other one. So I keep them rolling out. And keep in mind that, I have days off, I have Thursday off, I have most of Sunday off as well. So I only do this about 5 times a week, plus I, have things that come up. So I won't be able to just continuously make videos with that consistency unless I plan ahead and think ahead and make videos that then come out later in the week. Otherwise it would be very scattered. It would be like you get 3 or 4 videos Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then you get nothing over the weekend. And so I prefer to space it out every other day, so you've got something kind of rolling in off of the main channel is what I at least aim to do. Okay, so in all of that waffling, I once again did not pay... Yeah, we didn't get anything. Let's go back in. Oh, an elite creature. This is probably what slowed us down when I wasn't paying attention, right? We come up against one of these, and they do quite some damage to us. Okay, then a normal int. Thunderthrout says, hey, oh, what the heck is this game? If you've missed the beginning, you would have missed a lot of explanation and discovery as to what's going on here. So I'd recommend checking it out on the second channel. If you continue watching, though, this is the game. We go through this little gameplay loop of doing what you see right here, and slowly advancing through the game's progression system, I guess. Bleeby says, how you doing today? New game? Yes, new game, and I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Knowing that this is made by Lazy Bear Games is making me want to finish Graveyard Keeper. Zul'jin mentioned that game. I've not seen that one. I like Zul'jin's way he covers lots of games on his channel. He's always one to keep an eye on, and I must have missed that, because Zul'jin is got his ear to the ground with these kind of games, right? Competition is available. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. We're probably not going to really gain anything from this. At some point we might realise it's not even profitable, but Let's go for it. We do have a fancy new hat, remember? A fancy new hat. Pocket Slime says it's also common that YouTubers upload when most of their demographic is awake due to time zones. Yes, that's another reason, right? So my time is 3:30, which means early for Americans, like morning for Americans, when kids are getting out of school over here in England. Yeah, and those are just the main two time zones I think about, right? Europe and America, because that's the bulk of my audience. Then on the weekend it's 1:30, just because over here it'll be people are out of school. In America, it's, you know, people are probably laying in rather than getting up earlier because it's the weekend. So on the weekend it probably comes out a little too early for the American audience, but it's just the way I do it. Okay, which one was I? I wasn't even paying attention. Oh right, we won 300. We won a lot of good stuff, and we got some reputation. I don't know when the reputation is going to come in and help us, but death to thieves. Your farmer's caught a burglar robbing their house at night, seeking revenge. They brought him to you. They accuse and begs for your forgiveness and declares that all of this is a big misunderstanding. He has nothing to do with any of it. Indeed, the evidence and proof supplied by the farmers raise more questions than answers. Do you want to banish the accused from the village? No. And what's this? Not everyone is happy about your show of mercy, but they gave us 200 coin. Interesting. Now we've got quite a bit of coin in the bank all of a sudden. Okay, so let's drag these two and do the crafting. And down here we will craft our planks. And then I need to craft the spear somewhere, right? That's the other one. Hey, I've just realised something. First of all, I don't know if we ever need to hold on to more of the logs, but we can start to do the scout stuff with the levers. Oh wow, we've probably got quite a bit of leather stocked up. And we can also maybe go for the training crossbow, which is, simple, which is level 4. No, we're not really ready for that. Over here though, we've done all of that, and we've made the military sword. Yeah, I think we need to upgrade the building in order to see more stuff. And didn't I just make a load of pine... Oh, pine planks, right, different type of wood. So anyway, we need to make 2 spears before I get too distracted. Which we can now do, and then we'll send them, and then we'll be left with the Owlman to kill. Pretty cool. Remember to put them in the spa, says Goat Unicorn. Great suggestion. Oh wow, they needed like a lot of relaxing there. A lot of relaxing. Okay, now we've got a whole bunch of levers. I kind of feel like with Owlman coming up, we're probably going to need this first set of armor, right? Which all cost leather. That makes a lot of sense. Let's go over here and look at how much we need in total. 4, 2, and 2. So we need 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Also, what do those buttons do? Can I tell it to just do 8? Ah. Right. And if I click that, I just do the maximum each time. Oh, okay. So I've been using the Q incorrectly. Why did I make... can I cancel the hat? Yes. Thank goodness I made the hat last. Just going to realise you already got a hat. What am I doing? That also reminds me, I should then have a helmet that I could sell, right? I only get 61 gold for it. I hope that is the correct helmet. But my... Oh yeah, because I haven't equipped them. So I never equipped the healing medallion. So we'll sell that. Okay, then we'll plop you back in the correct positions. We will equip you with the healing. Oh no, it needed level 5. I remember now. Hey, we can also get a third character in here, but I think there's a limit to how many you can have at once at the beginning. So these two go over here. Right, then we want to level up Hoshi. And I think we're going to level up Noel as well. His first dragon, what's this? Bring a scout's hat, scout's jacket, scout's pants, and a simple crossbow, and we will get a dispossessor. Okay, well, we need to do a couple more runs for that. Now that I've leveled you up, you'll be able to take the healing amulet. Very good. Okie dokie. Oakley dokely, peeps. Let's go fight. Right, they should be buffed up now. Get wrecked, fella. Get wrecked. See you later. Let's have a read of chat. Where were we last when I read? I often wonder, do you know what the age of your audience is, says Talbar? Yeah, mostly students, mostly young adults, like some teenagers, and if I remember correctly, the demographic is like 16 to 30, something like that is my largest part of the audience. Hi X, what we planes just got here? What we playing, says Fat Man. We're playing Swag and Sorcery. Martin Gay says, don't we all need a lot of relaxing? Yes, we do. You know, I make it my intention through things like yoga and meditation and being healthy to constantly try and gravitate to a more relaxed state of thinking and feeling and paying attention to like how certain situations make you feel. You know, because you can end up in situations that are stressful, and sometimes you're able to step back from them and realise that a lot of the times the way you just think and feel about stuff can exacerbate how you're feeling, and we all need a bit of relaxation and need to be, you know, healthy and calm and whatnot, and sometimes it just takes a bit of careful thought, you know. So anyway, what was this thing here, by the way? Hat, jacket and pants and a simple crossbow. I'll put you down here for a minute. So let's just make the max, right, of that, which isn't, is it enough? Right, it knows what it's got in the crafting queue, so it makes all of that, and then a simple crossbow. Sweet, so we just gotta wait for that to finish. Nice. Also, what is this over here? 50 reputation. Ah! Okay, that's where the reputation is. We've got mana and gold. Cool, cool. We've got a noise in here from Techo10, who's resubscribing for 3 months of Amazon Prime. Techo10, thank you ever so much for your 3 months of support. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream today. They need to fix this game, says Hazard. I'm not even aware of what's broken with it. Now, Hoshi, you can use the medallion, right, says Goat Unicorn. Yes, I think I'm looking at messages from a few minutes ago then. First time I saw this game, I thought, this is what I want RPG Tycoon to have been, says the Nerdy Hippie. Well, if that's what it is, and that's what you wanted, then maybe it's the game for you. Martin Gay says, I feel like it's kind of hard to escape from society and its difficulties. Yeah, sure, okay, so that's interesting. There's but that's, okay, so that is actually a really great question, because that we're talking about externalities there, right? Society is an externality to you. How you feel in society, to be fair, a lot of the time is about how you think about it. Like, the thoughts you have tell the story of your reality, so to speak. I thought I did everything there. Did I not do the... Did I move him back before we finished, or something stupid? I could have swore I did the simple crossbow. Let's go check. Simple crossbow, Scout's hat. Now that has a random buff added to it. Maybe that's the thing that was missing, because it got this sort of random extra. Scout's hat, Scout's pants, Scout's jacket. Do I have to do that again just because it's different for some reason? Let's go have a look. We've got just enough to do that. Yeah, so there is a lot of truth in the story that you tell yourself with your own thoughts. Sort of like becomes the reality, right? There are some people, and I'm not really gravitating to any particular person I could point at as an example, right? There are some, if I have thought about this beforehand. But there are some people who seem very resilient in their surroundings and are very individualistic, right? People that are who they are despite all the pressures around them to not be. But that's probably got more to do with how they think and feel and interact with the world around them, as opposed to society itself determining what sort of people or person that person should be, right? It's about how you think about it. The story you'll tell yourself will determine how you feel. Right, let's do this again. What are we doing? Let's just throw them in there and off we go. Martin says, yes, I understand X, but I feel like society puts out these markers like an animal pen and punishment related to crossing them. I don't experience a lot of these borders, but I see other people struggling with it. Sure, yeah, I feel like I'm someone who doesn't have any really like big issues in front of me that are societal that cause me an issue or problem. But I certainly see that other people have that, for sure. But if you yourself don't feel like you have them in front of you, then you can be interested in the problems of other people and you can be supportive and help. But how you think about that doesn't have to burden you. There is all kinds of suffering and problems in society and in nature that you could go and get upset about. You know, you can be sensitive to all of it, but at the same time you can also, based on how you think and feel about these things, you can be distant from it as well. You don't have to let it affect you. Camo J says, I think what you're trying to say is the story you tell yourself is the story you believe. Yeah, to an extent. I think things are like really quite nuanced and individual. And I guess what I'm trying to get at is there is a little bit of leeway there, right? Like there are things out there in the world that will, you know, affect you regardless of what you're thinking, right? You can't be starving to death because you haven't eaten for 5 days and think, oh, I'm going to think that I just ate a lovely curry and feel great. Like that doesn't work. But there is levels there. There is parts of it where it's like, you know, what you think and feel about affects you. Let's go back into here again. I can't remember what we're trying to do, so we'll just pop back in here and do another one. Last week I got rid of all social media, Facebook, Twitter, and I was surprised how much stress social media put into my life. I'm actually much happier, says Crafted Jedi. That's a recurring theme at the moment. Lots of people talking about getting off the platform. Wow, we just lost a character. That's because this guy was an elite. Yeah, getting off the platforms and giving their mind a break from it. I'm very aware of when I oh, that's not good for us. I'm very aware of when I interact with social media. And I do it a lot for work, you know, air quotes. And my Twitter, which is the main social, well, it's pretty much the only social media that I engage with, is quite positive and healthy. But I try to compartmentalize it. Wait, what does that mean? Tools. Why am I seeing that here? Okay. Whoa, that was close. That was a gamble. Right, we need some healing time now. So apparently I got a new weapon. Is that it? Training sword. Where's this new weapon? That was my training sword. Huh. Well, that sucked. Why didn't I get it? Oh, jeez. Martin says, I try to do it through my studies. I study psychology and I see a load of problems in care systems that are kind of unfair. Nonetheless, I am positive about changing perception. So I don't really have a negative view. I see places where I can help. Yeah, and maybe focus on how you're wanting to help and helping is a positive force in a negative place. Let the positive of that be the center of how you feel about it, right? The fact that you can do positive, because there's so much of reality and what's going on in and around you that can, you know, positive and negative are things just on a scale. Like you can choose to look or weigh either of them up, and a lot of people get sucked into focusing on negatives and feeling negatives more strongly than positives. I'm not sure what we should do right now. I guess we're still just aiming for the Owlman. I'd like to know where that sword went. Or maybe it unlocked... No, it hadn't unlocked the ability to make a sword. What we shall do is come over here. Now, there are many things here that we can't do yet. So we'll probably be able to do those in the future. But I reckon we should make a bunch of those. And we could make a healing medallion for our other character as well. Now, the most I can make of those is 21. Let's drop that down to 10. 10 for each of our characters. I think I'm going to level up a fellow over here, except I can't afford it. So we'll go back in and do that again. Can we talk about something else? I love trees, says Chef Kankin. I love trees too. Trees are really beautiful. I don't know why. They seem so majestical. Like the shape and the branches of them. And the way they spiral out. Yeah, trees are really incredible. Sins Unworth says, I definitely find Facebook to be the worst for me when it comes to undue stress. I've pretty much only got an account now to share the YouTube stuff. Keep it that way, man. Keep it that way for a while. Like, if you're gonna identify these things and notice them, like, take it into account. Give yourself like a time frame, right? Like, I'm not going to do Facebook for the next 2 weeks, and then just evaluate how you feel after that, and you'll probably learn something. For some people, it might be that no, actually, maybe you've managed to curate your Facebook so it's all very positive and good for you, and that's awesome if you have. But if it's not, you know, make sure you learn from these little breaks, right, and figure out what's good for you. I love the way the horses come back there. That's cool. So we can now level up you, and that means we can make you a healing amulet. And we've also got a new friends. Bring 10 healing leaves. Hey, I can complete that, and then we get... that's a bit of a weird one. So 10% evade chance without a helmet. Now, where can we see our list of perks? Because we've accumulated quite a few, but I don't know, maybe in here somewhere. Where's like our character screen? Where do we see those? Ah, there it is. Oh. Can I remove those or change them later on? Like, maybe I don't actually want to get these, because now that's there and it's kind of bogus for that character. So when these come through, it's not always a good idea to pick them up because I can't seem to change them. Fascinating. I wasn't aware of that. Right, I think we need to go drop one of these over here, actually. Yeah, crafting is required. Quite a bit of it as well. Have you tried clicking the town button on the top center window to skip the adventure/competition? Oh, right. Okay, yeah. A good idea. Good suggestion. We'll try and remember that one next time. Molmon Strix says, I love nature and plant life in general. Me too. Me too. You know, I was listening to this Rogan podcast this morning. I only listened to a tiny bit of it. Didn't really get the time to get into it at all. And they were talking about nature, and they were talking about how people like gravitate to natural and organic food. And I think here on this channel you'd heard me in the past talk about eating natural foods and stuff. I mean, I'm talking about eating veg, eating those fresh foods over eating your stuff out of the box and fast food, right? But they quickly go into talking about how the perception of what is organic or not, what is natural, is really warped, that you kind of start from a baseline, and that's true of a lot of things. You start with like the perception of your youth coming into the world, and this extends to things like movies and stuff and music. There's always people saying music was way better in my day, and movies were way better back in the day, and all they ever do now is make sequels to movies. It's like, that's all they ever did. Like, all the first movies are tons of sequels based off of books. It's the same old process, and you can find people going way back into like the 50s and 40s, just whatever music thing it is that's happening, people are saying, this is rubbish, this is the death of music. And then 30 years later, everyone's going, oh, that music I grew up with was the best ever and everything today sucks. Like, this happens over and over again. Why did I start talking about this? Anyway, it kind of ties into this perception of nature and stuff. Is they were saying how if you go back hundreds and hundreds of years, all the fruit and veg that we eat look totally different, because we've actually been slowly genetically changing it through the way that we grow it. Like breeding dogs, for example, right? Like, we have changed the food that we eat over time. And we're kind of detached from that, which I thought was just such a fascinating thing to think about. Right, so I can't join that because I don't have coins. So we're going to go in here. We've spent all our coin. We can't do that. That's fine. Things evolve when people evolve with it, says Bleeby. Yeah, that's right. Selective genetics, I think they call it. Kind of like selective breeding, says Sins Unworth. Well, we've done that with dogs, and we've done it with our food, according to these guys. Tauba says it's a little like that popular music right now is really bad, but all my friends listen to it, so it's my turn to put on a song everyone dislikes because I'm not a mumble rap. Yeah, but like, that's Tauba, that's exactly what people said 10 years ago. and 10 years before that, everyone was moaning about pop music, and it's just like, I don't moan about it. I mean, I'm not a fan. I don't particularly gravitate towards popular chart music, but I'm always listening to new and fresh music, and to me, it's always exciting to hear music grow and evolve. And even like for someone who loves 90s music, there's gems here, there, and everywhere coming out. You just got to put your ear to the ground and really try and appreciate and enjoy what people are doing. Right, can I go into that competition? No, because I didn't get any coin. Let's do the spa down the bottom quickly. And then go back up here and do another one. So, yeah, anyway, they were just getting to this discussion about genetics, how last year we had the first genetically modified child born, or children, weren't they twins, in China. I haven't really followed that particularly closely. But then they started to talk about how if genetics becomes this new field of like industry, right, designer babies, that we might head towards. I'm gonna retreat. We're not gonna win that. We're gonna head towards something a little dystopian, where all the wealthy people are able to buy up all the genetic research and ability to have their children have genetic advantages, which would be like a massive swing in them being able to keep their wealth. Imagine that the wealthiest people have access to genetic modifying, and they modify their children to be even smarter than they are. Now, this might sound like a terrible thing to begin with, and I certainly would be on the side of that just instinctively, but I always like to play devil's advocate with things and just think about it a little more and just wonder, is there another angle to this? So imagine if you think on the scale of like hundreds of thousands of years. Let's say we actually can survive on this planet and figure out things like global warming and sustainability. Imagine like thousands of years down the line, or actually don't. Like, imagine the path we're taking there. Imagine this happens. The rich and the wealthy have designer babies. They suck in all the wealth because they've got all the intelligence, and we have a big underclass of non-genetically modified people, and that's a lot of suffering, that's a lot of injustice, we probably think, right? There's a really big chance that you'll just be born into the equivalent of poverty in comparison to the wealthiest with their genetically modified and ability to hold on to their wealth and grow it and make it bigger, with this huge advantage of designing their babies to be incredibly intelligent, right? Now, what might happen is over a period, all of the people underneath that can't genetically modify might actually disappear and get wiped out. And then you might look at thousands of years of people that live for hundreds of years, have all these genetic traits that make their lives of an incredible quality and their health of incredible quality, and maybe even genetics then fuels technology again, right? Like, we get even better at figuring out all the problems we need to solve with surviving on this planet. So like, this horrible idea of millions of people suffering might eventually be shuffled out for thousands of years of people living in, great conditions. I don't know, doesn't sound like quite the right words, right? But imagine that. I was just wondering, I was imagining like, well, yeah, we instinctively respond to seeing it as a bad thing, but on a long term, it might just be a similar event like a world war, right, where loads of people die, but then it brings about technological change. And if you heard me talk about that before, like, if you were to put down like World War 3, 100 million people die, but we figure out some cool stuff that means people can live to be 300 years old and never get sick, right? I do not want to be the person that makes that decision. I'd be like, nope, like, not taking it, because it just don't add up for me, right? But if you play the devil advocate thing, a lot of bad things have something good that comes out of the other side. And so I was just looking at it through that lens. Like, imagine you looked at it historically. Like, wasn't that big event where all of a sudden we created a massive underbelly of like non-genetically modified people living in poverty, but then it gave way to thousands of years of genetically modified people that never experienced disease and suffering and lived to 300 years, like going on for ages. It's such a weird ethical thing. Talbar says it's not an ethical thought, but it shouldn't be if only the best humans survive. If everyone has incredible quality, no one has, says Goat Unicorn. Because of equality, right? Because then it'd just be the norm. I think I said that in another stream the other day, right? That, like, the happiness of someone living 300 years ago is probably quite equivalent to the happiness of people living today. Like, the true things that make you happy in life aren't look at the size of my television. Or was that Game of Thrones episode... Did that Game of Thrones episode soothe your soul? No, it didn't. Oh, the things we say on these streams. So what am I doing here, man? I feel like I'm just kind of grinding out these runs, and maybe we should just take on Owlman, because, like, we've got there, we've done all of this, and we're not going to get a lot of coin. The only thing we can do before we go is, oh, we've done relax. Let's have a little read of chat quickly. You should make the simple crossbow before you fight Owlman. Oh, yeah. Thanks for that suggestion. That's a good one. So, simple crossbow requires level 4. So, we need extra planks. And then we need ingots. I'm just going to do that. Simple crossbow, yes. That's the one we're after. We've done all of that. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all we have to do. Mr. Platypus Prince is here. He's subscribing for 2 months, 12 months in total. It's a Goldie Face saying Goldie Face is finally here. Thank you so much for a year of support, Platypus. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream. By the way, possibly the next episode of Hermitcraft, I have something to put in it that includes the Yeti skin that you'll probably enjoy seeing. Keep an eye out for that. But thank you so much for the support, buddy. I appreciate it. Let's equip Noel with the simple crossbow instead of the training crossbow. Let's go fight the Owlman. Tiddy Led says, I mean, the less people on this earth, the better, if that means killing off those not genetically modified. I don't need... wait, the less people on this earth, the better? If that means killing off those not genetically modified, I wouldn't weigh it up like that. I wouldn't throw in the words like, well, to say what is actually better. Like, you could say less people on the Earth right now is better when you look at it through the lens of like, oh my god, there's 7 billion of us and the planet's not going to be able to take this, right? But then you also got to realise that you need large amounts of people to generate the economic power to fuel technology and progression that has brought us to the current situation where I am beaming me talking whilst playing a computer game. Okay? This computer game has no relevance on our survival, it's purely entertainment. Okay, some other people from around the globe made these with computers. How did those computers come into being, right? They didn't just turn up. Didn't I click on fight the Owlman? I thought I clicked on fighting the Owlman. So we've got to go through a few other mobs first. Yikes. We're going to be in bad condition. I hope they take their potions. I really do. We need them to take their potions. Okay, wow. This is tough. And if we retreat, we're not really getting a lot. Well, none of this stuff means too much at the moment. Right, the Owlman should be next, maybe. Okay, after this log, then. That's a cool looking owl. Oh, here we go. 700 hit points. Right, are you going to use the... Are you going to use the potions? You're dead. It makes sense to retreat and just keep the copper ore at this point, doesn't it? Although, you're doing sort of good for... Oh. For a moment there, I thought we might have had it. So what can we do? We can't level up. We can't go into the competition. We have to now wait. We're so low on golds. Mood's going to be hard to pick up. I feel like we might be missing something Did these guys have potions? Oh, they didn't have potions. I never equipped them. Well, at least we know what we need to do now, alright? So then they'll be able to heal themselves on the boss fight. That's good. Oakley dokley. Oakley dokley. We just got to wait for them to heal. Spend the last of our coin in the spa, I guess. Oh, look at that. All of our coins gone. Wow Gamer 25 has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Wow Gamer, thank you ever so much for your Prime subscription. I appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy the stream. Palgo says, what would be better? Would we be if we all started taking care of each other instead of only caring about profitability? Yeah, I mean, the more people trying to take care of one another in the world, I'm sure that would help make a better world. Death to Thieves. Didn't we do this one again? No. 200. Excellent. We've got a bit of coin to keep us going. Right, so we've got to do a regular fight and then the boss fight. Got it. You should give Noel the green scout's hat and give Hoshi the militia hat that Noel is wearing. And why is that, Mace? Well, look into that. We'll swap their hats is the idea. You didn't equip the potions, as just read. I'm pretty sure I just did. Wow Gamer says, love your streams, X. I'm glad you enjoy them, buddy. Thank you again for subscribing. You can craft things and sell them, says Tebow. Oh yeah, we can, can't we, for coin? Didn't think of that. I did not think of that at all. So we can make more coin if we want to level up more. Well, our unit here at the front basically died because the Owlman was attacking it over and over again. So if we get it one more level, it might survive a little bit longer. But yes, I completely forgot we could sell things. Okay, in which case we'll come out here. So let's go drop them off in these points in the village. Let's just craft the Miaximum and the Miaximum. And then I don't know what sells for more, right? But I would probably go by level. So that's level 4. So let's say we craft 2 of those, right? Then we're going to go over here. Then we're going to craft the max of that. And level 2, all level 2 here. And we don't have... Yeah, we're going to have to make some armor then. So since these cost 2, let's do those. Maybe just 3 for now, leave some ingots in reserve. Then if we come over here to the marketplace... Right, we get 83 for our training crossbow. And we just made 2 more simple crossbows. So that's how we get some coin. Right, that's kind of beefy, isn't it? Okay, now let's go to our equipment because someone suggested that we need to swap their hats. Dark damage resistance. Wait, is it that one we need to use? Scout's hat. If you wear 20% plus damage. Whoa, that's a lot. 13 to agility. Okay, so I get it. So what do we want on Hoshi? We want that. So we might even go and sell that hat. But yeah, now Hoshi does more damage. Okay. And then I can sell that for a little bit more. I'll hold on to it to now, just in case it turns out to be useful. Now, notice how the price went down. I believe each time you craft it, there is a different quality to that item. And what would influence that? Maybe it would be their mood. So if we pay to relax, then we come in here and we make a helmet. Right, I'm seeing it now. So crafting stuff brings their mood down, possibly. Although you seem to be fine. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Now it's worth 63 again. The price might have actually come down for other reasons. It might be like you're selling too many of them. I'm not entirely sure then. We can also now enter the competition, which we're going to do, of course. And we're going to try and skip the competition this time as well. Alright, in you go. I don't know what the gold is there, but yeah. The trendy colour is green. Ah, look, there's a hint. So if you've got something green in your inventory, you might want to throw it. Is that green? It's not green, is it? It's just highlighted green. Anyway, let's send them in. Right, so if I click on that, the competition is playing while we can do other stuff, basically. And there's not much else to do other than maybe train and level up. 510 for you. I think we need to do that. Or possibly focus on one of these individual traits. Increases by X the damage your character deals with swords, axes and spears. Adds Y health. Put on both dark resist damage helmets. The Owlman does dark damage, says Mace. Mace, wasn't it you who told me to swap them around a moment ago? Someone told me to swap them around. I'm going to do the regular leveling up here for our first character. And then we're going to come back over here. So, what happened? Did we win or lose? Did we get anything? I am completely oblivious as to what just happened. Results! Nothing. Great. Okay, so we'll drag them back over here. We'll make sure our morale is good. No, it is. It is. We're all healed up. Got potions. I think we're ready to fight the Owlman, right? Let's give it another shot. Oh, they're the wrong way around. No, they're not the wrong way around. I thought they were the wrong way around. Has my health gone down? Wasn't this like 255 before? Snow Carl, glad you're loving the stream. I'll be streaming earlier tomorrow. I'll be streaming tomorrow, but it'll be way earlier. Oh, we've got a thing here. Sure. So I just lost 100 gold. Great. Right, use your healing potion. Healing potion, dude. Heal up. Maybe it's got to be even like... Can I tell it to do that? No. I don't think I can command it to do... Oh, don't die. Yes! Yes, that's what you needed to do. Chug that healing potion. Good stuff. Right, no more baddies before the owl monster, please. Okay. The scout helmet gives less health. You should give that back to Joel because he's in the back. Yeah, okay. I saw the damage though and I was just thinking... Oh, goodness me. Oh, I evaded again. Okay, the potions are keeping us in the battle. Evasion? How many times are you going to evade, buddy? Oh, we are in trouble. Drink another one. Good stuff. We need like a double. Oh, you're out! We've got a double there. That's it. Drink the potion. Stay in the game. Oh my goodness me, this is close. Come on, one more hit, one more hit. No, he evaded it. No! Jeez, man. We were like one away. Ah, oh, you gotta be kidding me. One strike away. RIP indeed. So we're wasting a lot of our resources now, which is kind of sad. By not getting this done, right? Let's craft loads of those. So we've got to do a few more runs, gather a few more materials, and basically just grind out some more coin and level up a bit more. Let's go look at the equipment again. So, what are you wearing? Scout's hat. Where's the one that had that other statistic? Wait, do I have to take it off to see it? It had a huge difference on it. Let's go back that way around. It feels like it's gone. Let's go with that one. I seem to remember it having a big difference. Medallions are still intact. All the F's in chat. Thanks, peeps. Okay, they are ready to go again. Apparently I sold it. That's really weird. I sold it. That's so odd. I thought because it was equipped I couldn't sell it. Oh well. You have to live and learn, don't you? Are those the healing amulets giving us? I noticed that in the boss fight we had a little thing pop up. Let's see if we see that again. So, oh, we didn't see it that time. Here's a big fight. Yeah, there it goes again. 13. But did I lose or gain health? I think no, it's losing health from the poison. That's what that thing is. Okay, right, so we can fight the Owlman again, but I don't think we're ready for that. So, drag him in here, craft all the things that we can craft. 1, that's literally it. 2 of those. Can we make anything else? Training crossbow is probably not going to fetch us very much at all. Let's do some greaves. 2 lots of greaves for now. Yeah, so that's equipped, but we can sell it. Military greaves? Did we make them? Wait a minute. Look at the difference. There's a roll of the dice here. So if I go into my equipment, okay, the ones that I have are defense 13. They're 18. 20 health. 24 health. Need to... Oh, it's showing me equip. We need to learn how to evaluate these better. I think we'll go with the defense 18 ones, since they seem to sell for more. So now, maybe we're a little bit stronger. Maybe that helps us edge through. Let's go and sell that. So there is good cause for us to continue doing these grinds, and let's craft the max of those. There is a good cause for us to do these grinds and keep crafting stuff, because we can compare it to our own things. Okay, you're out of potions. Syntax Error 37 is here, resubscribed for 29 months, saying, "Hi X, I present thee the monthly sacrifice." Hail Asuma! Thank you for your monthly sacrifice. I hope you were in your altar of blood while you did that. While you resubscribed, geez, I don't know. Thank you for the hails, and appreciate it. Appreciate the 29 months. Put a person to craft your potions, says Esthereng. That is what I plan on doing. Okay. There we go, we're all maxed out on potions. And we are ready for another run. We're not going to do the fight just yet. Can you upgrade a building? Yes, but we need a different type of wood to do that, so we can't do it yet. I think we have to get to the next area to do that. Do you know what we can do, though? While they're in here, we can just sort of hang out back over here, and look, you can control it from over here. You can see how they're doing from over here, actually. There's also a competition available. Let's go into that. Now, they're fighting at the moment, so yeah, I can't drag them. Interesting. This game looks too mobile, says Surprise T. It looks like the kind of game you could play on a mobile, for sure. I see you there. Okay, there we go. And they're out. Victory. We can look at what we got from it. Lots of stuff. Very good. So, now we were able to quit out next time and do that. What happens if I... Right, I can't then drag them somewhere else. They're inside the competition. So I can't really do anything until this is over, even though we can jump out of the screen. This would be great on mobile, says Mace. Yeah, I could see it being a good one for the mobile. Oh, they don't like this. They're not happy at all with anyone's stuff today, are they? What are the other 2 lanes for, says Towerbar, for more heroes in the future? It might be that you could be in a competition and a battle at the same time, I don't know. There's a little swag head fella over there poking in. Right, how did we do? What was up? Second. No? Oh, that was one of the others. Oh, whatever. Okay, so now they're back over here, but we can do this. Craft the Miaximum. Then let's try and make a breastplate, greaves, helmet. We'll make a full set. Down here, craft the Miaximum. Let's do a jacket, pants, and hat. So a full set of both this time, right? But that means we can go into here and just grind out those little micro differences. So defense 14, defense 18, 29, 27. But only 8 health. That doesn't feel so good. And the helmet 21, 15. So all of those are probably going to get chucked. Okay, 4 and 6. Then we got that. Oh, they're actually on the screen at the same time. Of course they are. Scout's pants. There they are. That might be a little bit better. A bit more defense. So it tells you if you wear it. Oh, it's telling you the difference. That's probably what's been confusing me a lot of the time. Is I look at it like it's a statistic as opposed to. So if I put that on, I get more defense, but I'd have less health. I'm going to sell that helmet then. What one is that again? Defense 12. Yeah, get gone. Right, now I shouldn't be able to sell anything I'm wearing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Look at that one though, Scout's jacket. That's worth a lot. And now we have a stupid amount of coin. Right, so that's part of the game right there. That's part of the grind. Let's go and level up Noel. And then with the rest of our money, I want to make sure we're good in the spa. Then I want to go into Hoshi and do some individual training. We've been talking about doing this, let's just get it done. So if I click here, it shows me what it's talking about. Agility. So crossbows and rifles. So we don't want that. This one here, absorb different types of damage. Ah, okay. So we would be a little bit better at that. Stamina goes towards absorbing physical damage. And also damage your character adds. That seems like a good one because it adds 46 health. Goodness me, that's a lot. But if we go with this one, I don't know what that means. Strength adds 54 health. Okay, let's give Hoshi that one and this one. Okay, then we got some sort of event. No. Not doing that this time because we're going to spend every little bit of coin. So Noel is going to get this one here, agility upgraded, and also stamina, which we can't afford. Question is, peeps, I'm going to let you decide. Should we take on Alman or should we do a couple more runs? Devlupin says make more potions. I think we've got the max equipped, but it's up to you. Alman or make more runs? Broen says owl. Owl easy. Hermesy says more runs. So it's about 5 to... Okay. So far it looks like the owl is winning. Dove. Duck for the duck says. Peeps want the owl. You didn't select Noel for the special training. Oh, did I do it on the wrong character? No, wait. Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's just go do the fight, yeah? You upgrade agility for the wrong person, says Pure Genius. Just typical. Just typical. I did it on the wrong person. Alright. We are on fire, which I don't like. Getting resources. More resources, less enemies, I like it. Okay. Oh, one hit kill. Don't mind if I do. One hit kill again. Don't mind if I do again. It's time for the Alman fight. I'm a little bit concerned as the health of Noel because Noel could get one hit killed straight away, right? Like, we need Noel to drink a potion. Oh, good God, it happened. This don't look good. So you got 5 of those potions to work through. Oh my goodness me. We're stuffed. I think we got close as 1 hit the other time. Should I just retreat and take the gold? We're still sort of in the fight. Drink the potion. How many potions do we have left? 2? We ain't got this. I'm going to retreat. I think there's no way we got that. We don't have enough potions for it. So at least we get a little bit of gold. Ugh, terrible. Okay then, wow, that sucked. We'll go over here, we'll queue up the things. What do I have to do? Nothing, just those. Oh, we don't even have enough to make a potion, great. So we've got to wait for them to heal. You almost got that then, says Turtle Bogey Gamer. Nah, we didn't have it. We didn't have enough potions to survive. We had 1 left, I think. Let's actually double check that. No, we had 0, so we would have got toasted, basically. Unfortunately. And now they both have 5 each. So let's go in, start fighting. So now the game's kind of grinded a little bit here. Like, we'll get it eventually, but I don't know how many of these runs we need to do. But it seems a little bit grindy at this point. Like now, we've seen this animation over and over again, and it's just, like, be nice if there are a way just to skip forward. I'm not sure if I even want to do this anymore. We don't seem to be winning it too much. But I'll give it another shot, I think. Another elite one. Oh dear, had to use a potion there. Sorry for single-handedly deciding the owl, says Browan. Well, lots of people asked for it. I think I would have preferred to have waited. Like, when we almost did it the last time, the roll of the dice was very good for us. We're not without the bounds of the roll of the dice. I feel like if we grind this for another several runs, we still won't be outside the, you know, the fate of the dice, so to speak, right? Now, while we're there, can we come over here and do some stuff like... Yeah, we can at least get that ready to go. Then we've got an event. I don't, but I'll put yes. I think I didn't have the wood and it gave me the reward anyway then, which is why it called me a cheater. Where do I get to see the event happening? Here it is. We got a noise in the ear from Thykin. Thykin, thank you ever so much for 2 months of support. I appreciate it. Hope you are enjoying today's stream, having a good time with this new game that we're playing. When crafting an item, check the craft efficiency at the top of the menu. Oh, T-Bow, I'll look out for that. Craft efficiency. Right, defeat. That was a waste of time again. So, craft efficiency. Ah! Agility. Oh, I see. How have I not spotted that? So we should have our other fella doing all the crafting, basically, is what you're telling me. So maybe that's why our Scout's jacket sold for so much last time, because it was made by this one. And we never actually upgraded Noel's agility, did we? So if we go here and sell that, oh, and do a quick check, because that is worth a lot of money. So 14 to agility. If you wear, damage and defense both go up. So we'll swap, and then we'll sell the NAF one. Good idea. So you're slightly better there, as we are constantly grinding out the stats. So I need to click you, go here. Oh no, I did do this. Wait, no, it swapped back because of... Yeah, okay, got it. So agility, train and train again. Oh, it looks like it might jump around each time you do it, actually, because it had a +1 down there. So does that mean now that your crafting efficiency is up? Not just yet, but another fight. Okay, so we're learning out We're learning, you know, little bits here and there. We're getting more efficient. Callan says, hi, is this a big grinding game? I read Steam reviews and people are saying it has too much grinding. Problem with grinding was Graveyard Keeper 2. At the moment, the game has stagnated for about 30 minutes where we've just been constantly trying to defeat this owl boss. Now, in terms of game design, I feel like we've seen a lot of the core gameplay loop. We are still learning things, but we're essentially grinding out the numbers, and when you get stuck in a place where you're grinding out numbers and not progressing so much, that is pretty much the grind, right? And we're experiencing it. So I would say for this point of the game, feeling this kind of grind right now isn't particularly fun. Obviously the game's new and fresh, so we're having a blast playing it for sure. Let's just go straight into another run. But yeah, I think maybe being able to speed this part of the game up, like auto running or something, might help. We'll see how it goes. I'm definitely going to do another stream on this on Sunday. Is it possible to upgrade buildings to get better armor and weapons, says Flowbeat. It is, but I believe we have to get past the Owlman boss to unlock new types of logs to do that, essentially. The efficiency is different for each building, says T-Bowl. Oh, okay. Hire a new character for 900, says Pale Ghost. Yeah, if we can save up that much. I'm trying to do this with just 2 characters. If we do get a new character, I'm not sure that we're allowed 3 in our party yet, and also then we'd have to level it up. So I don't think it's a smart idea. It's quite a long grind to get that done. Okay, so let's chuck you down here and do the maximums. And I don't know what that means we can make. Okay, look at that. Crafting efficiency here is different. Strength. Ah, got it. Anyway, you can still do that. I don't think that makes a difference. And what I saw so far on different Let's Plays, you are the unluckiest ones, says T-Bowl. If you've been watching Let's Plays, there's chances that between jump cuts, people have grinded out a lot more than I have. So that might be a factor. Let's also drop you over here. So crafting efficiency is a thing here. Do these have quality though? These seem kind of flat to me, like they just are what they are. Okay, so can I make you a simple crossbow or a train? Yeah, let's do the simple crossbow and then sell it. It might even be better than our current crossbow, so we always have that little grind to consider, that we can go check the stats of it. Okay, so bring you 2 back over here and check out that. So we would do less damage with this one, therefore we will sell it for 175, which means if we want to level up, we want to save up. If we want to do a specific stat, then we go here. I think you need more health is the one I'm concerned most about. Should we do stamina? That gives us a bit of defense. Let's do that one, and yes, agility. Oakley dokley. You know what the question is? Should we do the owl fight? I don't think we should. I think we'll do 1 or 2 more runs here. It seems like more of a grind with 2 characters instead of 3, says Pale Ghost. Yeah, but I have to grind my way up to 900 coin. Maybe I missed my opportunity to do that. And again, it hasn't told me I can have 3 people in my party yet. When it added 2, it lifted the limit for me, and I haven't seen that for free yet. So I'm kind of concerned that if I save up 900 coin, it's not going to help. And like I also said, then we have to grind more coins by having 3 peeps in the party, like to level up the person at the back. Did you already test what the replay button does after a run, says Martin Gay. I did not, did I? Where is the replay button? Did we just jump straight back into it, or are we watching the same fight again? That is the question, isn't it? Wow, 1 hit, 1 kill. If you have 3 characters, you can't have 3 people in a party yet. Oh, okay, so you can have 3 characters. Right, I guess maybe that means you could leave one of them doing a run on their own. Like this guy could run on his own all the time, and the other 2 could work together. because they can't be in a party of 3. Got ya. That won't be good for the almond though, so we'll stick with this. Okay, it restarts a new run, says Pocket Slimes. That's certainly what we just experienced, right? This is where we need to be able to speed this bit up in the game. Maybe it'll give you a loot multiplier, says Martin Gay. No, I don't think we've got anything like that. Also, we got a noise in the ear 7 minutes ago from Wolf Spirit 150. Wolf Spirit, I'm so sorry I missed you. I've only just noticed it. 4 months in a row. Thank you ever so much for 4 months of support. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Playing a different game today. Right, one more creature here. And you're dead. Actually, there's another one as well. Nice. And then we're back out. No, we got one more. Right, that's good. Out here we go. Okay, so now we're going to send you down here, you over there. And then we've got to make stuff after that. There's a competition available, but I think I'm going to skip it this time because we haven't won in a while. Okay, so we're going to have 6 of those. So we'll do a jacket and pants. And then I guess you are probably actually the best over here. So we can actually make things with the iron. I don't want to do a lot though. I want to hold on to some of it. So we'll do... We haven't done a sword actually. Oh yeah, let's do a sword. We might get a better one than we currently got. Also, actually, I need to keep topping up my potions. Okay, so we've got the sword. Let's go check out the differences between the things we just got. If I wear more damage and more defense, that is terrific. Although, it says it adds 14 strength, right. So we definitely want that for these stats. Okay, then we lose defense with that one, which is fine. Going over to our other character, if we were to use this, we would lose. So there we go. But we did just make a big difference to our attack damage, which is great. Alright, let's bring you over here. Over there. Sell things on the market. Ooh, 600. That makes me wonder if she keep going or not. Also, do you have all your potions? Okay. I don't think we're ready for the almond yet. I want to finish the stream with us beating the almond. Apparently I can right click to automatically equip. Let's do 2 more runs. And we need to go to the spa as well. And then we'll be able to level up some stats. Or maybe just level up as a whole. Then don't fight the owl, man. I don't want the stream to end, says Joel Kip. Oh, it's got to end at some point, man. I appreciate your enthusiasm, of course. What game are you playing tomorrow morning, says Me Is Me. We're going to do City Skylines, and I'm going to get those interchanges all connected before we start streaming. So we're going to work on building a massive city. Like a massive grid. I can't wait to start. It's going to be awesome. Yay! Let's replay, yeah. I have been wondering, is there a stat that makes us move faster so that these things get done slightly quicker? Where do I actually go to see like their character overview screen? Is there such a thing? This is kind of it, really, isn't it? It's just a boot. It's probably got nothing to do with it. A little bit low on health. Chugging a potion. Don't mind if I do. And you're dead. By the way, peeps, be sure to hit the follow button. If you want to catch more of this game, we'll do a couple more streams of it, I'm sure. And also City Skylines tomorrow, and then there'll be Hermitcraft in the future if you're following. You'll get notified of when I go live. And thank you to all the peeps that have follow this stream. I hear the noises in my ear. Okay, so once again. Actually, if I go here, 760. I was going to say, if I leveled up first, this would be slightly better, you know, doing the little bits of the grind in the right order. But nah. Okay, we don't have enough for any of this. I can, however, make a simple crossbow. I think we'll go with that. And the sword was really good last time. I think we might do another sword after that. Okay, let's check it out. We have a simple crossbow. And it is not as good. So it gets sold. Then over here, we now have a sword. And it is not as good, so it gets sold. Bam. Okay, I feel like we need to level up Noel because our tank in the front is doing alright. If Noel dies, we're in trouble against the Owlman, so I think we need to do it that way around. Now, in terms of specific stats, more strength would definitely be good. Physical damage, strength, health, all these things we want. So we're going to do 1 and 2. And we are now... should be really well geared up for this last bit. We need 2 more gold. Can you believe it? I can't even just do the most that'll do. So we've got to do 1 more run. And I guess that means we've got to double check our potions. Stuff like that as well. I wonder if I can equip them while they're fighting with potions. Oh, that is super cheaty. Oh, well, we can do Owlman then. Owlman's going to get done. Owlman, you are in trouble now because I have learned that I can equip potions mid-fight. Any creative components in the game, says Senvaho. Nah, none at all. It doesn't look like it. That's why I'm only going to play this for like a couple of streams because the game's fun, but I need creativity, you know. I need to engage my brain. The brain needs engagement. Right. We have done that. Awesome. I don't think it's worth doing anything other than getting these crafted and then coming back again. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, Pocket Slime says the potions won't be applied until we return. Okay, so we haven't found a clever little exploit. We also didn't get any coin. We do need to do a bit of selling or creating because we need coin. That's what I forgot. Okay. Over here. Right, so what can you make to give us coin? Let's make 2 lots of helmet. And then down here, not even sure if we have anything. We can make a simple crossbow. Right, so 2 helmets and a crossbow. I doubt these are going to be better. That one gives us 1% better. But we want that dark damage resistance. What is that? Why is that different? Okay. Also, why have I not got my second helmet there yet? So that is damage 9, but 10 to agility. So it just about edges out. Now I wonder if there's some other stats there we don't see related to agility, because agility helps us with crafting. I'm actually going to leave that one out, just because I'm not sure. Okay, and some of you might be like, oh, you're doing it wrong. Well, I'm doing it wrong then. Also, didn't we say we're going to sell that? Oh no, that's a new one that we just created. Right, that's why. Okay, so I did make 2, and it was green, and then it made me think it was the other one that we had that was green. Right, we understand how my mind works. Physical damage resistance. That may or may not be better. I don't know, but I'm going to stick with the one that I have. Let's go sell. Okay, now we can use the spa. We're relaxing, we're maxing, it ain't too taxing. And we're just going to buff an extra stat for each of these, right? I want to get more strength again for you and more agility for you. And that's it. We've rolled all the dice. Okay, we're near the end of the stream. Can we get some hype in chat? Can we get some Owlman is getting defeated hype in the chat? There's one more thing I should probably do, which is check the potions. Potions are good. Potions are good. We've got a noise in the ear from Bev Star Runner here. Resubscribe for 3 months saying, Minecraft 1.14 update looks weird. Yeah, they've changed the entire concept of the game. Almond hype in chat. Come on now. Your hype is going to help take down the Almond. Joelkip says Almond will defeat X. No! You got it the wrong way round. Think of all the grinding we just did to get here. Surely we're going to beat Almond. Ian Chambly says this is an interesting take on a resource gathering game. It's sort of not. Like, if you strip a game down to its core mechanics, the crafting that we're doing, you could dress it up in many different ways. You're basically getting given stats, numbers, that you convert into other numbers to then convert into the numbers that you need to buy the stats for your... Like, it's all a numbers and stats game. How they dress it up and layer it, like, crafting for me isn't creative and it isn't much more than like just an interactive layer, like where you go in and... But there's not a lot of decision making, right? Did I not select the Almond fight? I could have swore I selected the Almond fight. Well, I guess back to the spa to relax and max like it ain't too tax. How did I do that wrong? Andy pointed it out in chat that I clicked the wrong button. Well, let's get some hype again, peeps. Come on, let's get re-hyped up. Yeah, I clicked on the wrong button. I apologise. See, anyway, yeah, it's all like layers of interaction, really. In a game like Minecraft, the crafting system is so much more physical. It's like you are in the world. You have to go do that task to get that material and then come back and use it to create the thing. And when you're creating stuff in Minecraft, a lot of the time it's like without this grindy objective of leveling up. It's all your expression. So that's a proper crafting system. This is like a layer of interactivity, you know, that you have to manage some things coming through. But all we ever do with them is just turn them into gold coins through some abstract process. And I guess one of the things you can do is figure out, oh, if I put more coin on my agility and I always use that one to craft stuff, then maybe it means I progress through the game a little quicker. That's basically it. We got a noise in here from AC in Tuck. Resubscribed for 4 months, saying great stream, keep up the good work. Thank you, my friend, I appreciate it. Let's see how we do now. Let's focus, peeps. Oh god, drink a potion. We almost lost Noel. Come on, we can do this. Look, it's already under half health. No, coming in there with the hits. Oh, Almond's going down. Chug that potion. Chug that potion. Noel, smack him in the face. Almond is dead. Get wrecked, Almond. I just got an achievement. Enemy of the living. Oh, we absolutely owned his butt. And we got a load of healing leaves and some coin. That was pretty sweet. Almond has been defeated. We now get the library and the guild part 2. And access to new locations or adventures. Let's complete.
Meanwhile, the royal advisors...
Oh, we don't do that. Sweet! Oh, look at this. You see, now the game kicks off again, right in time for the next stream, right? I'm not going to check out any of this stuff. I'm going to keep you in anticipation of what is to come next. Awesome! We did it. And now we have this new area. 2 new areas. Oh my goodness me, it's going to be fun. Next stream, we're going to go ham. Peeps, that's the end of the stream. You might have guessed it. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to come and hang out with me. And I'll see you tomorrow morning for City Skylands. Now, what I say is stick around because there's going to be a raid. I do also want to say a big thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. I appreciate all your support. And thanks to all of my patrons as well. I will pick out another channel playing this game that don't appear to have too many viewers, right? And I'm going to grab a channel right here that appears to be English. There's a lot of non-English people playing right now. It might actually not even be English, but I like to send you to the same channel as me, right? Same speaking channel as me. Assume it's time to end the stream because you can't talk properly. Okay, the raid is beginning in chat. Be sure to join in the raid and support someone else playing this game on Twitch. That's it from me. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.